Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dede Yani from class MBI MNJ 23 AB. I will present a little about compliance and legal rights management. In today's challenge business landscape, an organization's success in no longer measures socially by revenue growth or market expansion. There is not virtual foundation that often remain invisible yet underpin every success story. Compliance and legal rights management, without it, companies tend to lose to only their profit, but also the reputation, public trust, and even their license to operate. In this video, we will explore the managing compliance and legal rights is not just a bureaucratic requirement, it's a strategy imperative for building a sustainable and trustworthy business. Let's start with the basic. What excel are compliance and legal rights. The rights refer to the potential for financial, reputation, or operation harm caused by failure to adhere to laws, regulation, or international policies. When an organization fails to meet legal requirements, the consequences can spread ripple from severe financial penalty to reputational damage that is difficult to repair and operational describe they can cripple the business. This is why effective compliance and legal rights management is absolutely crucial. A strong compliance framework ensures that the organization operates within the law, protect the interests of all stakeholders, and maintaining what we call a social license to operate. The informal approval granted by social to do business, ethical, and responsibility. And it is important to recognize it the scope of compliance and legal rights it has is cover everything from data privacy, financial reporting, environmental protection to industry specific standard and regulation. As of those are bearing its own challenges and responsibility, an organization must be vigilant in managing them carefully and proactively. In today's globalized world, the regulatory landscape is more complex than ever before. Organizations must navigate not only national regulation but also international laws and constantly evolving local rules. On top of that, many industries have developed their own best practice and goodness which, if ignored, can leave a company exposed to serious consequences. To help organizations manage the compliance framework like ISO 19600 and COSO have been developed. The provide structural approach to building an effective compliance program not just to survive but to thrive, compliance risk management start with uncritical step. Identify risk, the means proactively analyze all organizational operation, policies, and producer to uncover potential errors or not compliant. It's about finding weakness before they find you. After identifying risk, organization must conduct risk assessment evaluation how likely each risk is to occur and how severe the impact will be if it does. The prioritization enable companies to focus research and attention on the area with the stakes are high. Another, because the world does not stand still, risk monitoring must be an ongoing process. As new regulation emerge and new threats develop, organizations must stay alert and agile. On risk or identified unassessed, unassessed, the next step in is not built around compliance program. This began with governance definition clear roles, responsibility, and accountable structure for oversight compliance. Then, companies must conduct comprehensive risk assessment, design strong policies and procedures, and implement control that ensure every part of the organization operates within the expenses legal and ethical standard. Policies alone are not enough, they must be clearly written, comprehensive, and accessible to everyone. Operational powers must ensure the compliance policies and consistently and effectively applied across the organization. Communication is critical. Every employee at every level must fully understand what is expected of them. Above all, training becomes the key. Provide regular, role-specific training ensure that every team member has the knowledge and skill needed to comply with relevant laws and regulations. Beyond policy and training, compliance must become embedded into the organizational culture. It shall not feel like a burnout, but a natural part of how business is conducted every day. Continuous renovation, through workshop, learning modulars, and internal communication combat help to keep compliance top of mind. Personalized coaching can guide employers to develop the right ethical methods when making decisions. In this way, compliance transforms from obligation into instinct. Monitoring and auditing are crucial tools for evaluation the strength of the compliance program. Continue monitoring using internal control, automation system, and periodic review. Help detect potential breaches early. Regular internal audit assess the effectiveness of the compliance program and identify areas for improvement. To add an extra layer of objectivity, organizations shall also engage external auditor for an independent evaluation of their compliance practice. Despite best effort, breaches may still occur. Organizations must have clear insight reporting protocol to ensure that breaches are reported and investigated promptly. Remedial action must then be taken to address the root cause of the problem and to minimize potential harm. When necessary, disciplinary action shall be encouraged to reinforce the seriousness of compliance obligation. In case where regulator requires it, authorities must be promptly notified, and organization must cooperate full with investigation. Compliance trust management is not a set in a forget it activity in demand continue involvement. Organization must learn from every incident, audit and monitoring activity to find opportunity for enhancement. Benchmarking again, industry best parties keep complements effort fresh and competitive. And with regulator environment constantly evolving, compliance program must be agreed not to adapt quickly to new requirements. Additional, as the organization strategy, operation, and risk profile change over time, the compliance program must evolve according to remain effective and relevant. In conclusion, we must realize managing compliance and legal rights is not just about avoiding penalties. It is about building trust. It is about safeguarding integrity. It is about creating an organization that is not only successful but also respected. By proactively managing rights, fostering a strong culture of compliance and communicating to continue improvement. Our organization will not merely survive in today's complex world, they will set the standard for ethical, sustainable success.